everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a good day today. Back with another Arena Breakout Pro guide today. Now, your gun is one of the most important things in a raid. How you modify it can be the deciding factor in all gunfights, be it against regular scavs, other players, or even the tough to kill scav bosses / elites that do roam the map and spawn in certain locations. So guys, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to modify an existing gun and also modify a gun from scratch. For instance, a gun you don't own yet, and how to save your blueprints and then use them in the future with your favorite builds so that you can save time and not have to make them up from scratch every single time. So without further ado, guys, if you do me a massive favor, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll get straight into it. So then guys, the first thing we're going to do today is modify an existing gun. Now as you can see, I've got an MPX equipped, but in the right hand side here, I've got a fresh naked M4A1, which is actually one of my favourite guns to use. Now, it's important to note before you do go about modding a gun that it is going to obviously cost you money, so make sure you're not completely skint, otherwise you're not going to be able to buy any of the mods you need. Now, first of all, to mod a gun, you can't have it equipped, so it has to be in your warehouse, and it's also important to note, for instance, if you were to put a suppressor on it, it would increase the length of the gun, which would then also increase how much storage space it takes up. So make sure you've got enough room in your warehouse to modify the gun. Otherwise, when you click submit at the end of the modification, the extra parts you put on will just go as loose parts into the inventory, and then you'll have to manually put them on to your gun in your equipment slot. So just bear that in mind. If you put a suppressor on, there's not enough room, it'll just go in inventory, and then you'll be in a game, you'll be thinking, where's my suppressor gone? That's where it is. So anyway guys, when you've got the gun select on the right, you want to click Gunsmith, and you'll come to a menu just like this, where it'll just show you the basic sort of gun. Now it's important to note, whereas this one has got quite a few modifications at the bottom here you see, some guns don't have any at all, or very few. For instance, the SPR shotgun, which is not currently available in this build of the game, it is on the Chinese server, has no modifications whatsoever. You can't do anything to it. With that said, guys, once you've got into this menu, we're going to go ahead and mod this. Now, I'm going to go for a modification that I do like for this gun, so we're going to go from there. Now, obviously, the first slot you've got here is your magazines, which you can do this in. You can do this in the build menu, or you can just buy the magazines and do it yourself. Obviously, you can go from anything from a 10 to 100 to 60. You know what I mean? All these sort of different sizes. But the bigger the mag, the bigger size it's going to take up in your inventory. So I'm just going to leave that empty for now. Now, next we've got the pistol grip. If I click here, which changes your ergonomics. As you can see on the left, they're all changing, they're more or less the same. Some are better than other ones. Next we've got the receiver. You can't actually change the receiver on this gun. But next we've got this. Now, for some reason, I think I might have the wrong, hang on, sight. I don't know why it's doing this, but whatever. The sight won't let us change it there, but it will there. So I can put a sight over there, but I can't over here. For whatever reason, it's not going to let us, because that sight, yeah, so if I take that off, this is like sort of the handle on the top of the gun. Take that off, it lets us put a sight on. But I am going to actually put this one on, which is the OKRS sight. You've also got this one as well, and QRS, but I like this one. You'll see why in a moment. Next, we're going to go for the end iron sight. Now, I'm going to put, I don't think, put that one on. You can also put a different one after that. So the short gas, which adds like a little sort of a mount reel for it. And then I'm going to put the thumbs up one on. As you can see, that's now a thumbs up because it's a meme sight. This is what I like about the M4. Now, if I really wanted to, I could then put a secondary sight on, which I'm not going to because I don't want to. But anyway, you get the idea. Next, got the muzzle, guys. Now, at first glance here, we've got one suppressor there, but you can also use this adapter and then put a different suppressor on, which is what I'm going to do because I like this one a lot better. And then we'll move along. Got the hand guard if you really want to change that. That changes the recoil, etc. I can change these if I really want to, but I'm probably not going to do that because I don't really need it. And then we've got the stock. You can change the stock. You can have actually no stock if you really want to, but I'm not going to because it'll just knock the gun up. But of course you can change the different stocks, etc. Sorry, that's the tube stock. This is the stock. That's what I meant to say. You can change the stock to have different vertical, horizontal recoil, and of course hip fire stability, each with its own little sort of thing. I'm not going to do that though because it'll cost us a fortune. If I need a bolt handle, changes your ergonomics again, but to tell you the truth, I don't see the point in doing any of them. Right, so we've now built this, so we'll go to confirm. And it'll give you a total cost of all the extra parts you bought for the gun. So I've went for all these different ones there, and it's going to cost us 26. Now I know I've got more than 26, so I'll buy and assemble, and that will automatically assemble the gun together for us, and then just go to storage. Now this is the blueprint, guys. This will ask you if you want to save this blueprint for this gun. If you go ahead and click save, that will save it in your blueprints, which I will get into towards the end of the video. Now, as you can see, the parts I just took off, these ones here, these were the ones I replaced, have went into my inventory, so you can sell them individually now. And the gun itself has probably moved because it was bigger than where I put it. So it went here. See how it's longer than the thing was originally, and I'm going to put that there. Now I'm just going to quickly find a magazine for it. That'll do, and I'll show you the gun sight at the end of the video as well. So next, guys, if you want to make a gun from scratch, let's for instance say you don't own the gun, you go to the main menu and you go to gunsmith on the left here. Now you can select any weapon you've got unlocked. Obviously I haven't got the AUG unlocked, the F2000, the AR-57. There'll be a couple of guns like these ones and stuff I haven't got unlocked. It'll just be me level or something like that. I can't get the RPK for instance. But we're not going to actually make one because I don't want the gun. But for instance, if we go to UMP here and click confirm, it will count the base UMP 45 build in this build. So if I was to just go straight to confirm and assemble, it would give us the parts to make a basic UMP. So I'm not going to do that. We'll go back, and of course if we wanted to, we could put a reel on and then a grip, and then we could put a sight on it like so, and then confirm, and that would, you know, assemble it to that. So that's basically the same as if you do it from your inventory, except I'm doing it from the gun bench. Now guys, you're going to see a lot of people post cursed builds. Now, you can do them, and I'm going to show you how. Let's put a random scope there, and then let's put another reel here, and let's put a cross mount there, and let's put another one there, and then we'll just put some random laser sights on, just make it look absolutely ridiculous for no apparent reason. You know, take the freaking stock off or whatever, the stock there. I'll just take that off and then put that one on for no apparent reason. You know, these sort of cursed builds, which they're fine in theory, you know, they look canny when you do them and stuff like this, but they're not really good to use. And as it, like, for instance, if I just put that on for no reason with no muzzle on the end, or, you know, I can do absolutely anything I want to do, sort of thing. Take that off, put the 3. So, basically, if I was to use this gun in a match, right, because it looks quite cool, you know, it's got all these different sights on, etc. I wouldn't be able to aim with it. And there's a good example of that on the Chinese server. I made an SKS with a 4x on, and I had a 1x in front of the 4x, and every time I clicked the ADS button, nothing happened. So it looks cool when people share these and stuff, but they're not really practical, and I wouldn't really recommend using them. But you can make curse builds if you really want to challenge yourself. You can. The sky's the limit of how many sort of attachments you can get on some of them. Now guys, lastly before I enter the training range and show you my awesome M4, to access blueprints you've saved, you saw at the beginning of the video where I saved a blueprint. Now you obviously know I did it on the M4A1, so here's the M4A1, you select that in Gunsmith, you go to confirm, and then at the top left here you see where it says weapon builds, you click that, and then there your blueprint is for that M4. You can click assemble, and then it'll just automatically buy that weapon for you. I'm not going to spend 58 grand on it, but that's how you access your blueprints. You have to select the weapon that the blueprint's for, as long as you've saved it, and you can use it again from the menu. Right guys, here is the M4 I just made. You can go into the training ground, which I'm in right now, to test it. And the reason I put these two sights on, you saw the thumbs up at the front. I've also got this meme sight on as well, which it's just awesome. You know what I mean? I love using it. It's actually really fun to use and it's really accurate. I'm playing on a table right now and I'm not really comfortable. That's why I'm missing lots of shots, but you get the idea. The meme sight does go on quite a few guns. You can put on the vectors, etc. So just have fun with your builds. Make sure you make some really good ones. Make sure you do share them with us on Discord. I have got a meme build sort of area on my Discord, or a gun build and stuff you can't share with them. I'll try them on stream or whatever. So anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure you do come back to the next one. Obviously, click the little bell so you get notified. And hopefully, like I say, I will see you in the next video. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye for now.